How did you find your deals back then?
It's a good question. I started out by first of all just reading books and listening. I run every morning listening to audiobooks, and I started joining some webinars. I started joining some local RIAs, and then I started meeting people that knew people out there in California. That turns out they're people that know people, and I started saying what I want to do and where I want to do it. And I was, pretty laser focused on that market because of recession resilience. Turns out I actually knew some people that started from my humble beginnings in my hometown that ended up out in that way. So I reached out to some of them, found a guy that helped with lending. I found a guy that helped with, helped the contractor, did some renovations work. Found about 4 or 5 property managers that started sending me deals, and I started learning to underwrite. And just from literally, I downloaded a book called Hold Investing, and I went to their supplemental webpage and I downloaded their analyzer, and I started creating my own deal analyzing tool. I just was figuring out as I go, right? And so I just started bouncing it off of people, and they're like, "Yeah, this makes sense." And so I eventually, pulled the trigger and started doing it. It came from a myriad of different sources, quite honestly. You put enough lines out there, eventually you're going to catch something.
Yeah, it's a classic case of your network being your net worth. It's a very classic case of that. Some people only buy from wholesalers. Some people only buy off market properties where they pay for marketing, go direct to seller. Some people buy deals right off the MLS. They just know how to work the system on that. Property management companies can be a great place to find deals because they know which one of their owners are willing to sell, and they know which one of their owners are willing to sell and not willing to rehab the property before they sell
Yep,
it. They just want to
that's
get
right.
a quick as is cash offer. Um, so classic example of your network being your net worth. So that was cool. You got into single family. You invested here in Houston, Texas, where I'm based out of. Um, so how did you find passive investing? And then I also want to get to these medical funds and litigation funds. That's interesting.
Well, so my I would say my investment IQ went up through, first trying to control it all and do it all myself and trying to be the expert, and losing it all to and trying to make it big and losing everything, to still trying to control it all, but being more reasonable and more calculated, but and doing everything myself through single family. But then I lost all my time, right? I lost my family, friends, and hobbies. And so I realized that it's just not scalable. I kind of fell for this concept of the DIY trap. Well, first I fell for this, like, I can do it myself and make it big, and then I fell for that I can do it myself and have it all, which I can't, right? So at the end of the day, the only way I realized that I could balance out the time with the my have a quality of life that I wanted was to begin to partner with others and begin to allocate. And it was pretty quickly that I realized that uh, after that, I realized, man, I'm feeling pretty indexed. I've already lost it all in real estate once, and I don't want to just be in the stock market and real estate. And when it happens is when you get really good at something, you get way over indexed in that one thing. And so I found that in order for me to get not just into real estate in a scalable way, but to not get over indexed in real estate. Look at, like, Edward Wolf and Tiger 21 are saying like 25% of your portfolio in real estate. Well, what else is there? Well, I found that I had to partner with individuals in completely different industries in order to continue to balance out an allocation. So, the ruse of the guru is like, hey, you can do this and get financial freedom. Meanwhile, if you do it all yourself, you're going to lose yourself. You're going to lose what really matters: family, friends, and hobbies, and causes you care about. Then you're going to end up way over indexed into one asset class without any time, without a quality of life. The reality is you got to learn to partner. And through partnering, you can build a truly resilient, diversified portfolio across different market fundamentals. But you got to learn how to not have to control it all and do it all, and also be patient at the same time.